Paul Graham stopped paying attention to us for a while. We're like the black sheep in our batch because we built like 5 or 6 things over the course of the summer. I was talking to Sam Altman, who's a Y Combinator partner. We had dinner last night, and I still remember something that Sam said to me. It was like 4 weeks before demo day. He was like, "Hey, you guys are the smartest team, and you fucked up the best ideas, but eventually you'll get it right." And so that kind of that was heartening and also disappointing. And then like 2 or 3 days later, Paul Graham suggested that we didn't demo at demo day, and that was really disheartening.
And that is the equivalent. I mean, that's the whole fucking point of
yeah. He was like, "You're an embarrassment. Go home." So we took that a little hard, but then we like built Codecademy, and it was fine. And then he liked me. It was so weird. Yeah, I still remember. I think we met with Gary with like early mock-ups, and Gary was like, "Yeah, this is okay." I don't know if you remember that, right? Yeah, it was like, yeah. A lot of people, there's kind of this fine line you want to walk when you want to ship things, right? So we built the first version of Codecademy in like 3 weeks, and Paul Graham had given this whole shtick about like you want to be embarrassed of your product, but like not too embarrassed when you ship. And we showed it to him also, and he was like, "This is embarrassing." Then one morning we just decided to ship it anyway, and 200,000 people used it in the first 2 days. So turns out we did okay. Yeah.
And real quick, what was the name of the PR firm you hired to help get those 200,000 users?
It was called Hacker News, and me. Yeah, so it's just total natural. Had no one's permission.
Oh, nice. All right, but here's the thing. Do you guys feel like? Yeah. do you guys feel like you got a room full of very impressionable minds? Do you guys feel like this is an opportunity that anyone can take advantage of? Or certainly anyone who has gone to Colombia will take advantage of?
I'm actually writing a book called With Their Permission.
I still love you.
Yeah, you can all do this. Like the thing that blew Ryan's my co-founder. The thing that blew Ryan in my mind, and I showed pictures of our early Y Combinator ideas to our team the other day. Was that we were just 2 dudes in an apartment, 1-bedroom apartment in Sunnyvale, and we made this thing, and all of a sudden, like people were sending us pictures of them using it, like on Mount Everest, and like in Africa, and in China, and in New York, and like this was the most mind-blowing thing ever. The 2 people could make a thing that was used everywhere, and it still like blows my mind. I was sitting over there briefly, not paying attention to Alexis' talk and refreshing Codecademy mentions on Twitter, which is always like a lot of fun, just looking at like people all over the world saying things. Some good and some. I think there was one who was like, "I will pay someone to do Codecademy for me," and the other one was like, "Fuck this, but I'll do it anyway." So great feedback. Take that to Carbon designing the product. But overall, like you can all do this, yeah. Go do it. Why are you here now? Waiting for their permission. Yeah.
Seriously,
buy
you
my
just
book.
walked out of here like, fuck it. I'm gonna start this thing.
It's a good segue if this is boring. No.
Yes, I'm starting up, honestly. Jared, clearly you've had success, but what was the absolute lowest point